becoming a self-taught developer. The first thing self-taught developer or self-taught anything, the number one thing for me is discipline. I'll tell you that right now, discipline. Without discipline, you will not be successful because there's too many distractions in the world to pull your attention away from your whatever you're trying to accomplish, your goal. So with discipline, you have to sacrifice. Without discipline, there's no sacrifice. So with sacrifice, you have to learn how to put down maybe social media. You won't be able to get on your phone as much as before. You won't be able to play the game. I won't be able to play the game as much. Won't be able to get on my phone, social media as much. I won't be able to hang out with my friends like every weekend. I'm not saying neglect your friends, but you're working on something. Once I hit my goal and my target, I can come back and hang out with them again. They're my friends. If they're true friends, they're gonna respect your decision of what you're trying to do. So discipline, without discipline, you won't have sacrifice. And my other thing with that is you're building your discipline by being a self-taught developer. You have to learn, like, this thing that you're in is huge, it's big, and all while you're being disciplined and you're sacrificing, there's a couple things that you're gonna learn on the way. And one of the main things that I learned that pulled me to the next level was being intentional. And let me say that again, being intentional. Being intentional will cause you to level up your game. Like, seriously, like, I'm intentional about my web development. I have a custom-built PC that has nothing to do with web development. I've had it for years. Super fast, super dope PC. I now use it for web development. Any resources that can help me, I try to have it ready and willing to help me. So I have my custom-built PC already up, and I use this website. I'm not trying to endorse them, or I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm saying I use this website called JS Spittle. It's basically a developer's playground for front-end development. And I use it and I keep it up because I need to stay sharp on all my little ways on how I code. And I know during this time of me learning web development, if I'm self-taught, it's a reason why I'm self-taught. Is one, maybe I don't have the time to go to a boot camp, or two, maybe I don't have the money, or I don't want to get in debt through a school that's going to overcharge me on the skills that I need to make my life better. So now I'm already facing obstacles already. You see what I'm saying? So with that being in place, I use my website or the JS Fiddle to help me keep my skills together when I get home. As I'm working and I'm doing my job that provides for my family, I'm thinking about code that I can work on, certain topics that I can get into, certain things, certain technologies that will be helpful for my career. I'm thinking about all of that at work. And then when I get home, I don't have to open up my laptop. I don't have to open up the editor. I don't have to start it up, create a folder, name the folder. By the time you do all that, the wheel will be gone. You won't feel like coding. And I'm trying to do everything in my power to make basically the atmosphere or the area or the vibe be like, let's get into this coding. Ain't nothing important right now than your code. So I have my laptop up, I got my desktop computer up, I got my code up. I'm about to start printing out some reminders, shortcut code, cheat sheets, and have them on my wall because I want it to be like second nature. This is how you want to think, man. It's like you're in a war when you're doing self-taught, because you're really challenging yourself. There's no one's your competition besides you. There's no one telling you to slow down. There's no one telling you to speed up. It's all on you. So you have to be disciplined, and really you're playing the roles of many people. You got to track yourself. You got to look at what all you're doing. What's your projection? How fast I'm going to be done with this? Or am I moving along like I'm supposed to be? Am I retaining the information? A lot of things, am I keeping records of all the resources that how I got all my answers? When a problem came, I might not remember exactly how to solve this problem from every byte of code, but can I go back to the resources that helped me solve the issue with my code? So are you saving that? Because it's probably going to come back again. So these are some of the things of becoming a web developer, a self-taught web developer, without being in a school or a boot camp. You have to learn. You have to learn how to manage different things at different times all the time. I have to manage a job. I got to manage other priorities out in my life. And also I'm trying to do this self-taught web development. So you really have to plan everything so you can maximize the most time you have for web development.